24 hours, I'm gonna do my third part of testing out croissant in Rio. By the end of the video, I will be sharing my top 3 favorite croissant of Rio. Actually, last week I was recording the second part of me trying croissant. They held a jury for selecting the best croissant in São Paulo. They were trying 48 croissants, I think, and baguettes. And it was so funny because as I was doing my video, I was like, oh gosh, like this is happening in São Paulo. And I thought it was happening here in Rio, but it was happening in São Paulo. And actually, right now, as I'm counting, the total of croissant that I would have tried by the end of this 3-part video is 34, if I'm not mistaken. And obviously there's still so many other addresses that I can try, you know, but I will end up having tried 34. And they tried 48 croissants on the day they elected the best croissant of São Paulo. I'm like, 48 croissants in one day, that's so much. I'm like, I don't think I could be able to do this. Like I've been like lowering the bar, you know, ever since the first video. Like in the second part it was 10, and like, I don't know, tomorrow when I'm gonna go there, it's gonna be well, it's gonna be nine places normally. We'll see how that goes, by the way. There's always like there's always surprises, so I'm not even sure that it's gonna be like just the 9 places, but hopefully it's gonna be just 9 places, but we'll see. So it begins. I'm going to the metro and I'm gonna go to Tijuca first. It is way too early and my stomach is way too empty. The first stop that I made was at Dianna Bakery, and the croissant was so small. Like, I kid you not, this is like, okay, it's less than my hand, so annoying. And now I'm headed to Rio Viennoiserie, which is supposed to be good, hopefully, from what I've seen online. And we'll see if we have a better experience. But like, the first one was like so expensive for just 2 bites. I think I finished it in 4 bites. 4 bites. Going to Rio Viennoiserie, oh my god, I have my French accent coming out. To find Rio Viennoiserie, it was actually kind of hard because it's not like something, you know, that you see from outside the streets. I would say it's more like takeaway place for sure. Like, you can't stay, it's not a cafe, it's basically you take a croissant and you eat it outside, and which is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm standing in front of the store and I'm just eating my croissant by myself. They do have coffee though, which is nice. So I took a coffee. The croissant was really good. It was 13 reais, exactly the same price as the first one, but way better. After Rio Viennoiserie, I thought I'm not gonna do 5 places in Tijuca because the 5th place was actually so far away. So I decided to do just 4. So I went to Meziat Boulangerie, and Meziat Boulangerie was a disappointment, to to say the least, because I found that the place was super cute, but the croissant was not good at all. It came cut in half, which I don't understand because they didn't bring butter or anything. And also the taste was awful. It was flaky, it was oily, it didn't taste like butter at all. Then I went to this mall called Mall of Tijuca, and I went to Fas Padaria. The place is tiny, it's also very cute, but once again, the croissant was a disappointment. It was super oily, super flaky, and didn't taste at all like butter. So I guess it's 2 in a row. And because of that, I thought to myself, you know what? I need a break from croissant. I need to eat solid food. I need to have a proper lunch. So the next area I'm going to is actually the area of Leblon in the south zone of Rio. So I came back by metro and I decided to try this place that I've seen in Leblon. And this place is actually not good at all. Yeah, the chicken was really bad and the fries were really bad. So yeah, 3 in a row. And then I went to Dog Petit. Dog Petit was very cute. I was joined by my friend Lola. And when I arrived, I had kind of doubts that it would be good. I don't know why. It seemed like the place were very cute, but it could be that type of place where it's gonna be awful. And actually, the croissant was awesome. And we talked to the owner. She was asking us, "Oh, you're French?" And she said, like, "So what do you think about the croissant?" And then we said, like, "Yeah, we approve. It's a really good croissant." So yeah, Dog Petit was a good place. I would recommend Dog Petit for sure. So I'm a little out of schedule. I am in Barra del Tijuca right now, and I'm going to Joao Padaria, and this is going to be the first of 3 here in the area. I'll see, because I also had lunch, so I'm not very hungry. We'll see.
Confeiteiro, laranja de confeiteiro.
Okay, so this is not about croissant per se, but it was also there all day long, so I don't know. Maybe it was because it was there all day. Like, the taste is good, but the texture is awful, you know? By awful, I mean it's all soft, super soft. So beautiful inside. It's the inside that matters, you know? Beauty on the inside, not the outside. Alveole was a place recommended by my friend Lola, actually. She told me that the croissant she had was amazing. And when I arrived, I tried the croissant, and unfortunately, it wasn't great. So I think it might have something to do with the time that I got there, because it was so late in the afternoon that the croissant had time to just, you know, rest in the space and not be great. So I was also supposed to try another place, which is L'Atelier de Barra. And I ended up skipping on that one because I said to myself, it's too late, it's not going to be good, and it won't be fair to judge the croissants so late in the day. Which brings me to a total of 7 croissants eaten in the day. My final thoughts regarding this little experiment. I do not recommend eating so many croissants in one day to anyone. But it was a fun experience, and I also enjoyed discovering different places in Rio. Turns out it is exactly like back home in France. Sometimes you have a good croissant, sometimes you have a bad croissant. It is a question of taste also. Whatever I say is not gospel, and I am not expert, I'm just a French guy craving for a croissant. Among the 31 croissants that I tried, I also do believe that some of them deserve a second chance, and maybe the day wasn't right for them. But I also know that some places will never see my face again, because the croissant wasn't what I described as a croissant. Finally, I'm going to share with you my top 3 favorite croissants of Rio that I tried. In third place, I am putting Bado. The croissant is 10 reais, which is the cheapest price for a croissant in Rio, and the croissant was really good. I do hope the place gets more cozy with time, cause that is really my only critique regarding the place. In second place, I am putting Alva. The croissant is 13 reais, the place is cute, the croissant is good. I thought it had a surprising zesty lemony taste, which was really interesting compared to some other croissant. In first place, I am putting Fas Padaria. The croissant is 12 reais. The place in Botafogo is very beautiful. I love the vibe of the place. And the croissant really reminded me of any good croissant back in France. I do want to give some honorable mentions to Maz, just because I love that place, and also to Maison Fernon because the owner is French. That is it for me. That was a fun experiment. I hope you enjoyed. And all I can say is merci beaucoup et à bientôt. Au revoir.